Man, I'll be real with you. Welcome in, everybody. First, every time I see that that heart video that I made a couple months back, like it gives me fucking goosebumps. I know I got it right with that one. I know I got it right. Just every time, like I kind of forget that it's there, and then when I hit it, I'm just like, it feels good to watch. Also, another thing that feels really fucking good, because today's about feel-goods, because I survived the dentist, so, you know, life flashed before my eyes, feeling good about the positive things in life. It was a hard dentist trip. Another thing that feels good is when I open up all my streaming software, and I open up Chatty, and, you know, I don't acknowledge, I acknowledge that I have lurkers, but I don't ever call people out on the lurks, but there's always a list on the side, right? There's always a list on the side. How many more teeth do you have now? Oof. But when I open Chatty, you know, more and more, I see people sitting there at like 15 to 2, 10 to 2, 5 to 2, and I love you all. Thank you. That you have no idea how good it feels to get ready to stream and see people that are, you know, hanging out and waiting for the stream to start. Like, literally, it's so fucking humbling. Lurkers, they're waiters. It's true. It's true. Like, I see you all, and thank you so much. And then wherever Mr. V is, off fucking off and not getting first. No, I'm just kidding. I hope he's having a great vacation. And Dragon Jim, congrats on first. Good work. You didn't even have to beat anybody off for it. Oh, speaking of that, that was a clip that made a YouTube highlight reel. I congratulated somebody on beating off Mr. V to get first once. There is a new highlight reel ready, and I uploaded. I just keep forgetting to make it live. We can totally watch that here on stream if y'all want. That's the July highlight reel. Yeah, July. There's some good ones in there. Some really good ones. Y'all doing some good clips. I was looking at how I would add the name of the clipper to the highlight reel, and I just don't have the skills for it. I mean, if I stuck with it, I could figure it out, and, like, it's already a very tedious job. And then there's, like, deciding, like, is it the name of the clip and the name of the clipper? What about the ones that I clipped? I just put my name there? That feels weird, right? Do I just leave that blank? Do I put a self-clip? Like, I just kind of, you know, I was kind of trying to get it done, and then I just started to get bound down in the, like, what do I actually put here? And how do I do, you know, moving text, make it look nice? What is cliche? What should, you know, how do I make this look neat? How do I get a font into this? And I just didn't do it this month. I'm still thinking about it. I still want to do it. But maybe for clips, maybe I need a better software that makes something like that easier. Because anything I tried just looked bad. And, you know, that's, you know, things looking bad and improving, that's part of the streaming journey. I don't know, I got things where I like them in OBS, and I just can't seem to replicate that in this video software. So I don't know what to do there. And I'm open to suggestions. I know there's not a lot of people that are, you know, because I've asked about clips before and not gotten a lot of feedback. So my impression is that not a lot of people are thinking about highlight reels, you know, among our community. I know there are some, though. And I know, like, Project R4, for example, puts such an incredible amount of effort into his YouTube stuff that he wishes he had more time to spend, you know, in streaming. Like, I'm aware that doing YouTube stuff, it takes... I mean, I know it takes time, right? I know. And, you know, like, not understanding how to do cool things with text is like... I'm very happy with what happened with the Blood Lily credits, where it was like, boom, gone, and nothing too fancy. All the backgrounds and the, you know, the animated sprites, like, that was the cool stuff. The text was just the text. And that's kind of where my skill's at with that. I want to do better. I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah. Y'all want to watch the clip reel? Yeah, I got it somewhere. I can pull it up. We could probably watch it in a gameplay scene here real quick. I'll just add a video. If y'all want to do that. It's like 5-6 minutes long, I think. Just gotta figure out where it is real quick. And if you haven't watched the other clip reels on YouTube, I'm really happy with them. It's not just a clip dumping ground. I zoom in on camera so you can see my face and, you know, zoom in on parts of chat that are relevant or, you know, whatever's going on in the scene. Like, you know, it's simple stuff. It's simple stuff, but it's a lot nicer than just throwing a clip together. I'm just trying to keep it as minimal work as possible, so that I can do it without, you know, having to really nosedive into an instruction manual of how to do everything. All right, let me see. Let me see where I dumped that. Clips final. I wonder if I can just drag and just dump it in the gameplay scene. That'd be interesting. Let's do it. Let's do it here. What did I say? It was July? July. Can I just... No, you can't drag and drop. Okay, let me add it. Let me add a video. Let me add a video. Wow. Media source. That's what I wanted. Just like, oh my god. All right. Clip reel pre-YouTube. I'll just call it that so I can find it if I need it again. Local file. Close when inactive. Yep. Make sure it's clip reel and not one of my home videos. It's clips. Final. And July. Don't loop. Just give me a second and I'll have to like pause this real quick so I can get audio for me. Oh, I know that's loud. I'm sorry. Is that better? Let me know if I need to turn it down more. So here's the one that's going to go up on YouTube soon. Oh, what happened? Oh, shit. We're climbing. Just this climb.
The legend.
Yeah, that's so good. Look at that legendary woman. Dude, look, Ma. No hands. Oh my god, I can. Okay. Now we know. Hey, Hairball, welcome in. And then whatever's happening here. But doctor, I don't have a prostate. That's what this image is. That's what that image is. I'm in my own kind of personal hell right now. Hobbled together, like, stealth cloth thing. I'm an assassin. Did you just blow yourself up? Way to go, dumbass. Look at this hero. Oh, shit! Ow, 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 my butt, my butt! Oh, oh, oh! Well, that's rude. Ow! What the sh... Fuck this level. Fuck this level. I think it's the first time I said fuck this level to... Oh, I just stuck my head in that woman's cave. I did. It's not. What the fuck? Moving on. I don't need to explain why I said that. I think what did I say? I think I said injectable breastfeeding. That's like yeah, intravenous. I'm done. I'm gonna stop. I feel like the Brady Bunch thing right now. It's very scientific, yeah. Oh god, no, 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 no! Holy shit! Oh my god! It does.
Oh, I can't go inside that.
No. Okay, I'm dead. I tried to attack. Bye. You just
Middle finger. There it is. Yeah.
No, here. Wait, did you manage to get out of there?
No, they just chased you.
Oh god.
Never mind, I'm dead.
Yeah.
For the glory of Literal.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay, he kicked me.
Is that your controller in your pocket? Are you just pleased to see me?
God, he knows my secrets.
She's saying
Fish with-
Jonah had a Skittles and he left
Fish
it
with
far
nipples make me
behind.
uncomfortable.
Hey, nanny nanny.
Who's that thing? Hey, Purblind, thank you. Ah, you just got punched through the level. Well, fuck. The ones with the middle fingers. Whoops. On the fence about on the fence about including those in the stream, but they're there. There you go. Because these are fucking amazing. They're amazing.
Jump for joy! A jumping fish! Much better than mud scuttle. Here. I'm taking this home to my wife.
Thank you.
I'll be a
Thank you,
hero.
Matt's Game Room.
I can move out of the goat barn. I can sleep in a bed again. I can use the indoor plumbing!
Oh, Havok, remember to breathe. What? Oh. So like if I hear a chemical or smell a chemical sound, if I hear a chemical smell, oh God, why? Words are hard. If I smell a chemical smell and I know batteries are charging, like I'm hyper focused on it. All right, there you go. That's the clip reel for July. I will figure it out. I'll figure out names at some point. I just don't have any like inspired ideas. Welcome in, everybody. We were just watching the clip reel for July, like I just said. I'm gonna put that up on YouTube like any minute. I did that last week and then just forgot to upload it. So you know, any clips, you get a clip reel, a highlight reel on YouTube. The YouTube with my name that I own and upload to. How was your stream today, Matt's Game Room? I did not get to watch at all because I risked my entire life to go to the dentist. Let me give you a shout out here real quick. Actually, you don't like shout outs, so fuck you. You don't get one. Y'all go follow Matt's Game Room. He hates clips. See, I do pay attention. Sometimes I don't care. Oh, you better not. So, y'all go follow Matt's Game Room. If you're not, Matt's Game Room is a phenomenal part of our community, and I'm so glad that somehow our paths crossed. Yeah. If you know that name, you know what I mean. One of us. One of us. Gawa, that's me. Who's Gawa? I played a game by a Gawa. Oh! What game have you developed? Or games have you developed? Havok would like to know more. How arty thou? Hey, Slarty Bardfast. It was good to see you, my friend. Purblind Gamer, thank you for the host. I kind of said that, but I was like, it was hyphenated during the clips. Hairball, I said hi. Remind you of a Tony Lazzuto meme? Nice. Oh, I see Hairball did do a shout out for Matt's Game Room. Perfect. See, when my mods do shout outs, we don't get clips. That's safe for Matt's Game Room. Otherwise, whenever I go to his stream, I get to listen to him talk about how he doesn't like his clips. I'm teasing, of course. Fight the Dracula? Fight the Dracula. Made a cool game. It's Castlevania themed. See, now, I don't really like Castlevania games, but I like games in general. I'm gonna Google this one. It's on Steam. Fight the Dracula. That's Van Helsing. Van Helsing. Fight the Dracula game. It's not a game for babies? Oh, okay. Well, I'll let other people enjoy it then. Can you post a link to your game? I'd love to learn more about it. It's super hard. So, y'all remember last year when I did April Rogue runs? Oh, it's on itch. Great, thank you. I'm gonna bookmark that. I like the little screenshot there. Is there a Linux build? Looks like just Windows. Does it have controller support? Can I play it on my Steam Deck? Left stick. Okay, it looks like it's got controller support. Xbox pad. Nice. I could put itch on my Steam Deck. Thank you for sharing. I'm gonna take a peek at that. Matter of fact, you know what? Hang on. How long will that take? My Steam Deck with me? We could totally see if it runs on the Steam Deck. If that is of interest. Alright, Matt Glad's got it. Okay, we'll do that here in a minute. We'll do a Steam Deck check on Gawa's game. I played it for 6 hours, didn't beat it. So, as I mentioned earlier this week, that I'm on a stream team now. One of the people, I think this is the guy who was partner and made the stream team, Jared Ard Bear. He used to be called The Best Jared. Here is my stream team now, Infinite Quality. Awesome people. Streamers helping other streamers grow and learn and troubleshoot and support each other. It's not a follow for follower, you know, whatever for whatever network. It is actually kind of a tech support. Grow together, lots of information. That's a stream team for them. You can find the website at the bottom of that stream team page. But you'll see on there Jared R. Bear, who used to be called The Best Jared, I believe was his name. Before he changed it. He's been working on, I don't know if he's doing it now, but he was doing this all morning, which is what I was watching off and on between the dentist. Teamworks makes the dream works. Nice. All right, so we got headlines and we got Steam Deck check. So he's working on 1984's or 85's version of Rogue, which was the game that I played like hell last year in April. He's got a goal to beat it. He wants to beat this game. Like, there's like 3 people that have ever breathed oxygen that have beaten this game. It's not a game that requires skill. It takes like knowledge and luck. It's all luck. It's all dice rolls. Everything's random all the time. And like picking things up, you have to figure out how to identify them. Even the scrolls that would identify are unidentified, so you have to use stuff and you get cursed, and it's terrible. It's awful. It is it'll separate, well, the entire population of Earth from 3 different people that have beaten it. I have no idea how many people have beaten Rogue. It's a game I'd like to beat. So I've kind of been like eyeballing Jared as he tries to beat this and like picking up some hints and some tips as he learns. It's terrible, it's awful, I can't wait. Yeah, it's awful, I can't wait to play more. Look, Rogue has always been some of my favorite streaming content. I really get into it. Matter of fact, like, looking at Rogue, like, people just see, like, boxes and ASCII symbols. I don't even see that. Like, when I play Rogue, it's like looking at the Matrix through Neo's eyes, right? Like, I'm seeing rooms with chandeliers and, like, you know, the D&D player's imagination just comes alive for me. And I really got into streaming it. So I don't have a time frame. Maybe this will be something that I start in December this year, where we're gonna do like 1 or 2 rounds a rogue. No, just 1 round. We'll start with 1 round a stream of Rogue. And I would like, I'm not gonna like commit to this because I may need to bail out, right? I don't want to make this something I hate, but I would like to play it until I get a fucking win, right? And if the win is just getting to the Amulet of Yendor, which I've never done, great. If I can get it and get out, that's awesome. But I think that if I were, we just play, and it's gonna take a long time. Maybe we'll get lucky on the first run. That would be fucking hilarious. But I'd like to, if we get to the Amulet of Yendor, sweet, we'll hang it up for a while, and then let it sit, right? And then maybe, in a couple of years, I would be like, we're gonna fucking get that Amulet of Yendor, and we're gonna get out. 1 per stream. Yeah, it's not gonna be... So what I did in April of last year was I let chat redeem their name, and then, depending on how well luck played out for them, there was prizes, right? There was Steam gift cards. I think I got somebody a Nintendo gift card. It's like $5, $10. It wasn't a huge deal. It was just something fun to get people to redeem their name. I'm broke. We are scraping by right now trying to pay off debt and get towards the garage remodel. So I'm not going to do that. I'll probably have a redeem to let you all redeem your name to be the rogue. But I'm not going to do prizes this time. I've had ideas rolling around in my head when I can afford to do that again for other games that are like Rogue, the future roguelikes or roguelikes with graphical enhancement packs. Something new, a new and exciting experience. But the more I think about Rogue, the more I try to beat it. I almost, a little while back, I almost had my hands on a box of Rogue for the IBM PC and PC Junior. It slipped out of what I could scrounge together to pay on eBay, and now they're all back to $2,000. The one that got put up, a Rogue box got put up on eBay, was $199.99, which is fucking disgusting. Really, really hurts to see. Making some strikes on the Urban? Yes. I feel I know we were in Washington, D.C. in Jungle Strike, which is whatever, but that kind of felt like Suburban Strike, didn't it? I'm so bummed we didn't get to see the jungle. These first levels in these games have been very hard. Oh man, the dentist just drives me out so much. Okay, all right, so here's what I need to do real quick. I need to go in the other room. I need to grab my Steam Deck, and I need to get my chapstick. We're gonna do a Steam Deck check on Gawa's game. It was Gawa, right? Gawa. The dentist? Yeah, I couldn't keep dentist out of my mouth.
Oh my god, I'm a dog. Oh, this is cute. Oh my god, I'm a dog. Alright. I'm a dog.
Alright, I'm back. Okay. So... that's me! Perfect. We're good. Alright. I got the old Steam Deck here. Alright, give me... how do I want to do this? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Bring this out to 1920 by 1080. Then I'll get my... what you got? Why don't you work for me here? Oh, there we go. Great. That's what we needed. There's my chapstick. I told you I'd find it. So what I gotta do first is get into desktop mode, and I need to install the itch client. F1 toggles full screen? Great. Okay. All right, let's get this thing fired up here real quick. I got shipping notification on the Steam Deck dock from JSOX whatever. Your voice is way louder. You're right. Is that better? Is it different now? I understand why. I'm sorry. Thank you for letting me know. Let me get rid of this. Okay. Scene. So that was camera. I need room front, or no, room overhead. Thank you for letting me know quickly. Appreciate that. All right, so there's that. We're gonna get this guy into desktop mode here. Need my little keyboard. Little keyboard. Probably the mouse. Let's see. Mouse dongle. We're gonna be doing like some external Steam Deck surgery or something. Yeah, I could probably just do it like this. I don't need my extension. So I'm gonna use this little guy here to go HDMI out. I'm gonna plug in on the USB 2.0, I'm gonna plug in this mouse. Get this guy going, and you're gonna come out of from where the Sega Genesis is hooked up. You are going to display on this screen. Okay, it should be the screen in front of me. Yeah, just lay this down so you guys can see kind of what's going on here. You don't really need to see what's on that one, so I'll just show you this other desktop. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. No, don't switch. Need this. Y'all want to see really quick before we get too crazy here? It's 2022. There's so many I know. It's amazing. Hey, Haggard, welcome in. And Rush, by the way, welcome in. If I didn't say that. It's amazing how nothing is wireless, but also I probably don't have as much brain cancer as I could. Y'all want to see all the cool Steam Deck backgrounds they have? Look at all these. This one's like, I don't even know. It's like, oh, this is like camera apertures, right? Like, these are cool. Look at that. This is not really something they've advertised anywhere. So, like, here's all the different... This one I really like. This is the one on my main thing. What's interesting is when you have multiple monitors on, like right now, they can all have their own separate wallpaper, just easy from the UI. Back in 15, enjoy your break. Here's one with LEDs, and it's just the Steam Deck logo, right? I admire these. They make me happy. It's just a bunch of garbage thrown together, right? Here's something that looks very sweet and edible. I would just use pure black like you always do. I like art. I've always been into photography. Here's Slinkies. Oh no, that's like AC ductwork. This one's one of my favorites. This one I see a lot. This is a fantastic background by that's how you get ants. This is a fantastic background by any metric. So is this. This is a very Linux background. Like the shadowing and stuff, like that's just great. Whoever designed that, like, round of applause for them. When you turn on the Steam Deck for the first time, this is the background you get. It's pretty good. It's fine. It's subtle. This is a good troll. This is a joke here. That one's harsh. Okay, let's do this one. Let's leave that one. All right, so what we got to do here first is come down on this screen. Get this. We're going to do some itch.io. We're going to get its installer. Where do I find that? Where do I find that? I see X Zodiac's here. This is fantastic if y'all haven't played that yet. No applause from you? Okay. Where do I go to find their launcher? Tools? No. Every time. Could just run Windows executable? It can. It can. I like having the launcher. Because then it's just easier. Oh yeah, there's Covert Critter. That's cool. No, seriously, how do I get to this? Upload a game, game jams, browse games. Can the Steam Deck do Microsoft Excel? Probably, yeah. Don't they have a Linux version, a build of that as well? Alright, let's... This is aggravating. It should just be like, get the itch.io clients. Oh, there's the download app. Alright, there it is, right there. That's what I'm looking for. I should just grab the Linux one. Oh, it did go Linux. Okay, itch setup. Open with. Okay, so we'll have to build that later. Alright, we'll just get the game then. Game was called Fight with Dracula? Or Fight of Dracula? Somebody remind me quick so I don't have to scroll. Fight the Dracula. This one. I recognize it already. Grab that download. I don't know what's happening in this commercial, but we're bailing. We'll see if it just runs. Can't remember if I installed Wine since I got the new Steam Deck. Proton Tricks just wants to do it. Choose the prefix. Okay, we're gonna run it through Steam. We're gonna do it through Steam. Steam? We're just gonna make Steam install it. If it will install it. Volume warning, by the way, it's a loud game? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's go to compatibility, put it on Glorious Egg Roll. See where this gets us. Voodoo? Alright, here we go. So there's F1, you said? Gets full screen there? Okay. So this doesn't have to install. Great. Okay. Alright. Fantastic. Alright, F1 to end. So now that it's added there, it's self-contained exe. We're gonna go back to game mode here. And we're gonna launch it from there. Now that it's in. So I'm gonna disconnect that. Send this guy over to... I'm just gonna restart it. And immediately delete the exe. Never... Why would you accuse me of that? Alright, put the keyboard away. We might need it. We might still need it. I'm just gonna wait for it to fully boot up, and then we'll plug the HDMI back in. See, I don't usually get into difficult games, but This is for science, so we're all here for it, right? Just gotta wait for it to reboot. So, how's the weather? This is an insanely long reboot. I might force the issue. It happens sometimes. So is this is what you did, Matt's Game Room? This is what you did on your stream for 6 hours? Is that what I read? 5 or 6 hours? Damn. It's crazy. How did you tear yourself away from G&G? All right. Here we go. I was messing around with multiple Steam accounts on my Steam Deck, which was pretty cool today. I got my wife's on here, and I got my old alt that I accidentally abandoned. I now have the Steam Deck so that like either my or my wife's account shares the library, which is pretty cool. Okay, so here we go. Here's the EXE for Fight the Dracula. We'll see. We may need the keyboard to go full screen. I don't know. Steam Deck may make it full screen automatically. Full screen automatically. Hell yeah. Alright, let me know if I need to lower the volume. The Steam Deck's pretty good about making things full screen right away. We're gonna go with easy mode.
Weaklings should stay out of this.
Nice. Okay. So you can use either the D-pad or the... So you got 2 buttons for that. Triggers and all that do nothing. Yay for you! I got a horse. Alright. Double jump? Hell yeah. This controls insanely tight. Never give up. Be careful. This is reminiscent of Electronic Super Joy to me.
I will toy with you a bit.
Oh, fuck this! I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Wow, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I lose. Alright. There's nowhere to go up here. We just have to go fight this guy. I like that you can use either the X or the B button here. So it begins.
Surely you did not come here to invite me to dance. Dark Inferno! Weakling should stay out of Destruction Ray!
Well, this is bullshit. With only a one-hit death for 3 hours? I can't. I wouldn't. I will say this, though. This game controls amazingly. It's just not. I think... Here's what I'm gonna do. 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 Right trigger. Do that. Soft pull here. Make you jump. Let's try that. Let's see if a little bit of pretty happy this runs great on the Steam Deck. See? Alright, here we go.
Toy with you a bit.
So where do I need to hit this guy?
Weaklings should stay out of this.
You can make your own controls like that? Hell yeah. Head, okay. Yep, so now I've got it on the triggers. It's nice and
I
easy.
will toy with you a bit.
Alright, that was one hit already, okay. Ah, the head's so hard to hit.
Dark Inferno! Dark Inferno! Dark Inferno!
You've also got, like,
Destruction
whole bunch. Ah, you motherfucker. You had a whole bunch of buttons on the back, too.
Inferno!
What were you thinking? Putting a boss in the first room? As they say, as the horse says, shoot his head. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Surely you did not come here to invite me to dance. Dark Inferno!
Oh, damn it.
Weak.
So hard, you only get one hit, right? Havok's addicted. Havok is not addicted.
I will toy with you a bit.
Ugh.
Dark Inferno! Destruction Ray!
I gotta.
Dark Inferno! Weakling should stay out of this.
Alright, one more try. One more try, then we're gonna move on. We're gonna do headlines. I would double jump over the Ta attack. The Ta attack. I can't quite hear what he's saying. I hear the words Dark Inferno.
Toy with you
But that's about it.
Dark Inferno!
Whoops.
Destruction Ray! Weakling should stay out of
Yeah,
this.
okay. So this is cool. It's not for me. But it's cool that it runs so beautifully on the Steam Deck. Nice work. That must mean you did a good job, right? All his attacks are audio cued. Yeah, so since we're doing Sega Genesis today, I don't have my earbuds in because how I would hook that up doesn't really work right. So I'm trying not to get an echo in the microphone, so I'm not really able to hear it that well over the air conditioning because it's summertime. He set it for 16 by 10, not sure if you mentioned that. So on my monitor where you're looking at it, where it's being captured, is a 16 by 9 monitor, so it's got the borders there. Hang on. Let me kill it and I'll launch it on the Steam Deck Actual and show you what it looks like without the without the capture changing it. Whoop. Okay, so this is it on the Steam Deck by itself. Which should take up everything, you know, obviously not the bezel. So yeah, 16 by 10, so it's doing the 1280 by 800, so it totally fills out the Steam Deck. Nice work. Yep. There it is. And then here's it on the Steam Deck. Very cool. Congratulations on launching a game, by the way. Is it your first game? If you got Matt's Game Room to play this for 6 hours, you must have done something right. So, congratulations. I am not the authority in this type of game. I just love video games. All right. Very cool. Congratulations. You should feel proud. You should feel proud. I will never admit to trying to play this later. No. Looks like there might be a Steam Deck update right now, which is cool. You've rage quit for less. All right, y'all want to look at headlines? Let's do some headlines. What's this? You feel proud, then you look at the code and you feel sad. But you know, people like me, we don't ever look at the code. It looks like it runs perfectly. Let's get some gaming news in. Man, you know, if I do this right, I can actually use my mouse, because I left the mouse hooked up to that dongle. I can actually use my mouse to click on things, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's see what we got for news here. We got about 13 or so minutes before we need to turn on the Genesis. Hey, if I missed anything in chat while I was playing that, feel free to repeat yourself. It's just because I was distracted. Oh, well, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Big ups authenticity and detail and gameplay breakdown. Alright, we don't really do sports games all that much. Elden Ring mod deletes the Erd tree instead of burning it. Okay. Zelda Breath of the Wild mod for Minecraft totally high rules. Oh no. They went there, didn't they? Totally high rules. Joker 2's... Oh, sweet. So there's going to be another Joker movie. I have not actually seen this one yet. I did watch The Batman recently. It's quite good. I'm asleep now. Thank you for trying your game. Absolutely. Thank you for giving me a link. Thank you for making a game. Every game that somebody makes that isn't a hentai tile slider is a win in my book. You heard the Joker 2 is a musical? You don't know if that's true? I kind of love that I can use my mouse on this, not twisting my wrist to use the phone right now. I might do this from now on. The Joker 2 is going to be a musical, and Lady Gaga is expected but not confirmed to take the role of Harley. What the fuck? Slarty, I think you're right, dude. Dude, he gave you a CRT resolution for your stream today? Matt's Game Room? You'll pass on Joker 2? I'm gonna mark this for later. That scares you? Let's just say, did I say Lady Gaga or Lady Gaga? This has caused a problem for me, knowing a Lady Gaga. She's cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think Lady Gaga's cool. Steam services returned to Indonesia. Epic Store is still blocked. Okay. Feature everything you might have missed in the new Pokemon Scarlet. Okay. Pokemon Scarlet's and Violet's new gym leader makes fans sexually confused. Oh, we're clicking that bait. Let's go. Please show me a picture. Well, it didn't even have full screen technically, and he edited it to work and nice. That's very cool. What, this? Look, I'm not gonna lie, this image makes me feel nothing at all. Nothing. Nothing. Nigel, thank you for hosting for your friends. How are you doing today, brother? When, you didn't stream today, did you? Okay, we're out. Moving on. Game of the Year contender, Vampire Survivors. So Vampire Survivors, I haven't played it yet. I've seen a couple images of it. Maybe a video or two. Apparently, taking the whole week off. Hell yes. I hope that you get stuff in your life sorted and you're nice and calm when you're ready to come back. Or calm or happy or whatever it is that you need from a week off. I hope that you get it. And we will all be just as excited to see you return. So I've heard really good things about this. I've also heard it runs great on the Steam Deck. 20 minutes till dawn offers a fresh take on the winning formula. So is this another game? Twist. Oh, it's Twist on that. 20 minutes till dawn. I like this art. I like the, like, green, gray, red, and white. That's cool. You're gonna switch to nights in September. I have to go back to the office. Ah, fuck. That really sucks. I wasn't working when the quarantine happens, so I didn't have to... well, I was working... Before I stopped working, I was working with Portland's homeless population, and I could not be more grateful that I had chosen to take a break from that job when COVID happened. Because my anxiety was very bad. And this could have broke me. Especially when you're with a population that will not follow the rules. Like, that sounds really cold, but it is, like, it's a thing, you know? And, you know, hygiene, not necessarily by choice most of the time, but, you know, hand hygiene and infections, and it was really bad. But it would have broke me. It would have broke me having to do that job. And anybody that continued to work in mental health, direct care, and with homeless populations or drug addicts, well, that was the thing. It wasn't just homeless. It was people that were actively using drugs, right? So, you know, masks and stuff that just wouldn't have worked. Like, just nobody would have cared. But anybody that continued to work that, like, you are a fucking hero. You really are. Like, a true fucking hero. If you can do that and not, you know, because, like, with all the violence and stuff I was dealing with there, like, it just, I didn't want to get out of bed, man. It was destroying me. It's been a hard road in healthcare, homeless care, mental care the past 2.5 years. So my wife is, well, I'll let her tell you her title, but she is a nursing director of mental health at a hospital that we won't name. And she's continued to do her job and, you know, moved into more of an administrative thing. But she also gets to see the entire picture. People are burned out. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I got totally sidetracked there, but I totally, like, I thought a lot about what it would have felt like if, like, I had to go do that job in that thing. But I can only imagine that, like, having to go back and sit in a cubicle or whatever it was when you were just fine at home doing better work, like, that's just gotta feel like such a slap in the fucking face. I know, like, we fixed up my wife's office on the other side of this room, the other side of this wall, and she was doing all of her work here for months and months. And now she's only able to do that one day a week, and she's got to commute into Portland to work there. For almost no reason other than to be visible, which, you know, I think that's important, right? When you're in a manager position. It is. But also, it's like, are we ready for that yet? We haven't quite nixed it. People are still getting sick. Like, I feel like we just need a little bit longer, you know? Yeah, she has to go to her physical office with the same laptop she uses here to log into virtual meetings of other people who aren't there. Like, hello? Let's check out this trailer at 20 minutes till dawn. I like her design. You know, I think we saw... Oh, I like her face. I like your face, lady. I think we saw a trailer or a thumbnail of this recently. This art seems familiar. The demo is 10 minutes till dawn? That's hilarious. That's good. Alright. Smooth dopamine drip of Vampire Survivors. Katie's like meta progression, spirit thing. Okay. That's cool. 20 minutes till dawn. Chaz has played it? Very cool. Chaz, would you send me a PM to check that one out later? I don't have a Steam pulled up right now. So, apparently, there was a TV show that's Batgirl. It's part of the CW universe. It's something my wife and I are working towards. We're watching through the CW DC Universe TV shows. Don't jade me. Don't tell me it's bad. I don't. Unless you're gonna say I fucking love it, I don't want to hear it, right? Because we're committing to like 900 episodes, and I don't want to carry some jading into that. But apparently, the Batgirl part of that TV series was gonna get a movie that just got axed, which is a bummer. You still want me to check out Dome Keeper? Would you send me a PM? That's the best way to help me remember things. But I guess like J.K. Simmons and Brendan Fraser, and like there were, you know, some pretty cool people in this. Michael Keaton was going to return as Batman for this, like he returned as Batman for The Flash. Do we know if the Flash movie with Ezra the Creepo is actually coming out? Because I know that thing's done. They just don't know if they're going to release it now because Ezra Miller went off the rails. Like... which kind of sucks because I think that's supposed to be part of the Snyderverse, maybe? And I really want more Snyderverse. It's hard to keep track of it. DC has not done the best job with their movies. And I like the DC heroes. Those are the ones that I know more than Marvel. And I just really wish they'd have stuck the landing a little bit. Poodle turned into Arcanine. The puns are good today. DC makes better anime stuff. I've heard there's some really good Wonder Woman animated movies. Like some really good ones that have really good voice acting in them too. Yeah, like notable people. I can't think of who they were off the top of my head, but I know that I've been like, oh, wow, this amazing actress has done the voice of Wonder Woman in X thing I've never heard of. Turns out it's animated, right? I mean, I grew up on Batman the Animated Series. Like, that's my Batman. That was one of the best animated shows ever made. You know, second only to like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And maybe Pirates of Darkwater. I really like Pirates of Darkwater. It's too bad that that show never got its full story. Y'all remember Pirates of Darkwater, right? The Superman animated show. I never saw that. Destiny 2 streamer finds galaxy-brained use for 11 Stadia accounts running simultaneously. Okay. Google Stadia. Okay. Is he just, like, using them to grind? 11 Stadia accounts, all running on a single desktop. So not actually Stadia hardware. He's using the dealio. Dragon Gym, you remember Pirates of Darkwater? Is that what the S was for? Chaz is moving to the Pacific Northwest. Look, if I had an extra room, I would let Chaz live here. Chaz is a great dude, and I miss him so much. So much. I might cry. I miss Chaz. Pirates Darkwater Classic. Does anybody have the files for that? Do we need to do like a Discord watch of Pirates Darkwater? I'd really like to watch that. I've only seen like, you know, select episodes that were, you know, on Saturday mornings or whatever. And I've never seen all of what was available. I just know that it never got finished. They set out to like collect things like Dragon Ball Z, but only get like 2 of them by the time the show got canceled. Extra room is full of streaming gear. You're safe. Yeah, you'll never be unobserved. We'll move Chaz into the 24/7 streaming room. And we can all watch you know, Chaz go about his daily habits in his natural environment. It'll be wonderful. Well, once, Chaz, once the streaming room is free, we're gonna have an extra bedroom for guests, hopefully, until we take the wall out to make it a bigger living room. So he's just farming things. Is that what I'm picking up here? There's a lot of text. I'm not reading it. I kind of lost interest. I don't know anything about She-Hulk. Premiere delay pushes the series to Thursdays. Okay. She-Hulk attorney at law. So that's cool. I'll watch it at some point. Am I fingering my big box collection? That's not what I was doing. But you can clip it and call it what you like. Let's talk about Stray's weird bummer of an ending. Let's not. Okay, let's not. I missed it yesterday, but typically ended her playthrough of Stray yesterday. Congratulations. She got stuck pretty hard near the end. Marvel's marauding mutants must face judgment as Judgment Day arrives and Marauders number... Okay, comics. New details for Life Sim RPG Harvestella. This looks like something that Sean's probably perking up in his seat for right now. A new crop of screens. Okay, we're making crop jokes. You're hyped for this game? Yeah, this image right here looks like a Sean. A Sean image. Is it gonna be turn-based battle? Is it gonna be like Final Fantasy? Is it related to Final Fantasy? No, fresh new details for Life Sim RPG Harvestella, along with a crop of new screens. Harvestella is a weird name. I'm pretty sure that's what he was doing. Oh, okay. No relation to Final Fantasy. Oh, wow, look at these. Look at these. Conversations. I love the way these look. I know these are pretty small. We can kind of improve that. It's a mobile device. This looks like this is action RPG. Yeah? Well, this area is really cool. I like these little, like, plots of garden in here. That's dope. More conversations. Fishing! Damn, that's beautiful. Maybe I'm excited about this game. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Stardew Valley with action RPG stuff? What's it coming to? Is that my last screenshot? I feel robbed now. Oh no, oh, there's some crops. Some kind of crafting, I think. I can use the scroll wheel here, that's cool. So I see what you mean about Stardew Valley. So I linked, what I was saying earlier is that I family shared my wife and mine's Steam account so that I can put her copy of Stardew Valley on the Steam Deck. So I've never played that, I figured I'd just give it a shot. I doubt y'all want me to stream that. I figured that would be a good thing I could just, you know, put on the Steam Deck and see what that's all about. She's like, stay away from my achievements. Maybe I'll explain how family share works. I get my own. Yes, we want you to stream Stardew Valley. I'm not gonna stream Stardew Valley. However, if y'all want to watch somebody play Stardew Valley in the mornings, let me make a recommendation here real quick. That you go follow Bitoman's wife, Coffee Casual. I don't know how to spell casual. Casual. Let's hope this works. I'll do better. Y'all deserve better. You make no progress every time you play it and you love it? Coffee Casual 723. That must be a birthday. Probably not. Here you go. Follow. Well, that's... Oh, that's my browser. Pop it. Oh, just click that link. Click that link. Give her a follow. If y'all want to see Stardew Valley, hang out with Bitoman's wife. She's really, really fucking sweet. And she's always been very supportive of my stream and other people's streams. Plus, she's just so chill to hang out with in the morning when you're doing work and whatnot. You're always down for more farming RPGs? Isn't Stardew Valley co-op? It is, isn't it? Resident Evil Dead by Daylight chapter... Oh, it's crossover or something? Chapter detail. Okay. Yeah, second Resident Evil crossover. Got it. Crossover. 1 to 4 players? Sure. Resident Evil's big Albert Wesker is coming to Dead by Daylight soon. Okay, I guess that's the big news today. Skyrim dev is glad he's not working on Elder Scrolls 6. That's a high fucking bar. This is what the title says. Is it though? Is it? I have a hard time finding anybody being like, yes, Skyrim is the best. And usually it's Morrowind or Oblivion. And Skyrim was just more playable. I know Skyrim is a great game. But I feel like the bar was higher before Skyrim. Am I wrong? What do y'all think? Debate me. There's a lot of people that says it was its best at Daggerfall. But they're not who we're talking to about this right now. There's a reason why people keep buying it and re-releasing it. Well, maybe my thoughts on that are a little bit slanted because my wife's never been able to beat it. She just keeps restarting. And I keep equating to that to maybe the game's not good enough to full play. Maybe. All right, we're going to look at a couple more things, then we're going to dive in. I just realized it's 3:10. Huge cultural impact that earlier games did. Now, that's true. Not never been able to. I phrased that wrong. Sorry. Compulsive need to restart. Yeah, with a different character. Dead by Daylight's studio is a new game is a building and raiding FPS. Interesting. Apparently there's Diablo alpha playtest reportedly running for friends and family. Hey, Grey Bearded Gamer, welcome in, friend. It's good to see you. I guess Blizzard just canned a World of Warcraft spin-off MMO. Upscaling isn't only for buffing frame rates, it also reduces latency. DLSS and FSR. DLSS I don't think looks very good. If that's the thing I think it is, whenever I turn it on in a game, I just feel like I need to wipe my eyes, like it gets blurry. Do y'all have any good experiences with DLSS? That's the one that like uses the modern GPU to like upscale a lower resolution image on the fly, right, with AI? NetEase? NetEase. I don't know what NetEase is. Is that a mobile? Is that a mobile company? No, I'm still Toady. Welcome in, Toasty. I haven't used it. Seems more useful for 4K monitors. Okay. Maybe that's why. Maybe I've tried to use it on 1080. It did most of the Oh yeah, you're right. It's not like Diablo Immortal didn't pay off for them. Hundreds of millions of dollars is a win. Alright, let's dive into today's game. This really doesn't feel like a great news day, to be honest. There's been a couple puns. There was one clickbait. That just wasn't very exciting once we did the clicking. PC Gamer is like, the best cheap gaming keyboards. Everything you need to know. And here's our affiliated Amazon links. The best microphones, thanks PC Gamer. I have a confession. Windows is better in light mode. Oh boy. Oh boy. The Giga Chazzes of the world. Let's see the pictures. Let's see the pictures. Not really much, just a write-up. Heck in light mode. For those that don't know, Chester Mammoth is a huge fan of light mode. He's only a fan of light mode because he knows it bothers us, and he loves posting screenshots in the Discord of him using things like Discord in light mode. Alright, let's dive into today's game. The news wasn't particularly exciting today. Thank you, Dragon Gem, for the redeems. Both the Steam Deck check and headlines. I'm taking your points now. Alright, let's do this. This is too lazy to change, right? Okay. Well, you guys know the drill. I'm gonna run a couple highlight reels, use the bathroom really quick because I've been sitting here chugging water, half a bottle down already. And then we're gonna fire up today's game. So I'll be right back. Anybody lurking in chat, this is your moment. If you want to throw some of the free follower emotes or subscriber emotes in the chat, there's a emote wall that you can take advantage of while we're doing the shout outs. If not, just keep lurking. You're awesome. I will be right back.
Oh shit. Well. Oh, fuck! The fuck? The hell's going on?
Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, run. Go downstairs. What the fuck was that? Okay. Is it okay now? Alright. What the fuck?
Not the redacted.
There's her body. Look. Look. There she is.
Okay. The category retro. Zen Dragoon. Did we get the clip from Matt's game room? Someone did that for real with a dump truck and an overpass down in Florida. Oh no, what did I miss? What's that about? Toasty says, "Oh, I use my redeems on my stream instead of clicking OBS." I'm missing what you mean there, I think. Or I misunderstood. That Dan clip madness. Was that a Dan Van Dam? Is that what happened first? Yeah, it was. Nice. Dan Van Dam is fantastic. Also, it's Jessica Woot is cool as shit, and so is Zen Dragoon. You ever dreams to change your camera and scenes? Nice. I've got a lot of cameras, right? Like, I think here I can show you all of them. I got a lot of cameras. I've been meaning to make a system of redeems so that chat can change them, and it's in preparation for the future stream room where I plan to have 4 vintage PCs sitting around in like a switched LAN, where I'm gonna have other streamers come and join, play old games that haven't seen a lot of gameplay on Twitch or, well, ever. So like really old DOS, Windows 98, multiplayer games. But I'm gonna let chat control who they're watching in the room. So the microphones, the cameras, the gameplay scene will all be chat controlled. So I've been working towards setting this up so that people can like get an overview of cameras to, pick which one they want to view. But I haven't gotten there yet. This is kind of preparation C. Yeah. This is going to be the test bed. I just want to design this scene and make it look nice first, before I really put the functionality in there. But like, I think what I'm going to do for right now is like set this one up so that like somebody can trigger, like an all cameras scene. And then from there, they'll get like, 30 seconds to pick the next camera. Like, camera 1 is flashing here. That's why these numbers are here. This has been a plan for a while. You pick camera 1, it'll go to that for a while. And if nobody selects it, it'll go back to the previous scene. But I gotta work out all the kinks in that. But when I do this, it's gonna be a hell of a lot more cameras. Hell of a lot more cameras. One of you just peeks the front cam for 10 seconds. Nice. I did have in my scenes like this one here, the camera that's right below me here used to rotate. But I took that one out. Actually, it wasn't this scene. It was this scene here. The one below me used to rotate around all the rooms, but I was in a box about this big, and you could really... It was... When I was making clips for the highlight reels, you couldn't really see what my face was doing, so I took that one out and then made this one bigger. More Havok, more fun, right? You might need to use a second host NDI when you use a lot of cameras. So my setup right now... There's a PC under this touchscreen. That is my stream PC. Gaming PC is over here. So everything there is fully self-contained and none of its resources are going towards playing games ever. You think I'd actually need another host NDI to control more cameras from there? That's not the first time I've heard that. It's possible. It's possible. But like I said, we got time. I got a year before that project starts, so lots of time to iron out all the bugs and kinks. I'm excited about that. Honestly, the challenge of that, because performance issues. Bronner hit 3 cameras, couldn't add more. Deadly setup. That's right, Slarty. There's another streamer that I watch from time to time. His stream is absolute madness. Like, I can only watch it occasionally. Is Sushi Ninja. He's really inspired me. Basically, like, I don't know, most of the cool stuff I've done with the stream is a direct result of watching his, because the guy's a madman. A true legend. Filipino karaoke guys got like 10 cams now? Nice. I think my setup would probably top out at 8 cams. But we'll see. Who knows? El Dirty Squirrel inspires you? I was watching his stream the other day. Actually, when you rated us over there, that guy's wild. When he was doing the pod, somebody gifted me a sub. I almost felt bad for him. I was like, oof, that is a lot that you have to do every time you get a sub. All right, let's go. It's time for Urban Strike. I don't have a box to show off for this one. It's a loose cart. Let me know if the volume's good. A Game from the Edge is a great title card. Love it. You're aiming for 3 to 4 right now. Face cam, couch cam. I read crotch cam. Yeah, Pentium 126 LCD. Nice. Very cool. Miscellaneous security camera. I have a redeem for like check the security feed where I've turned this wide angle camera in the back that doesn't move into like a moving camera from Duke Nukem 3D. I'm really proud of that effect. Captain Fieldcard helped me figure out how to make that feel right. Because getting the feel right on that was tricky. But like it's got the static. I replicated like the little white frames in there. Got the flashing red light. It's an animated GIF. Very happy with how this turned out. But like it wasn't just enough to have it going back and forth. I had to like bow the middle. So we put like an effect that bows the middle a little bit more. But that was very cool. I'm proud of this. This will always be on the stream. We worked hard on that. You know, then you get the Duke Nukem, what's it called? Grab Bag, the name of this song. And then, you know, the on and off. Spherical distortion. Yeah, I can't remember what it was called in OBS. But it was pretty cool. I'm gonna let this play for a second because in the previous game it definitely had a like storyboards. Kind of let us know what we're doing. Not that we're ever gonna get out the first level. Susan Manley, there's. Oh. Get it, synth guitar. Here we go. USA 2001. This was the future. Look at that tablet. Friends, it's time to take back America. Oh boy. I further confirmed that Matt's game room is the center of the streaming universe. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. I get your pun. My heart right now. So good. Thank you. Matt's game room is a great dude. I think what we're gonna take away from there, though, is Matt's are the center of the gaming universe. This feels like the plot of an Andy Sedaris movie, like Hard Ticket to Hawaii or something. Damn, these are some great scenes. You love, yeah, the serious dither dude looks. It looks amazing. This looks like somebody like made, you know, graphics over top of a photo. Like looking at the panel, or this might be like, you know, an actual elevator that got, you know, dither tuned or whatever we want to call that. Flashback, yes. F. Crusading media leader. I wonder if we'll actually see a city in this one. Remember how we didn't see a jungle yesterday in Jungle Strike? We're going to Hawaii. Okay. Fruit drinks away. Okay. Campaign 1, Hawaii. You know, I've never been to Hawaii. But, like, Hawaii skyscrapers is not, like, the concrete jungle. That's not what I think about human resources, Malone. It's not what I think about when I think of Hawaii. We can go? Maybe one day. I need to buy an N64 and mod it because I bought a game I can't play. So, the dentist today, they never had this before, but they had two controllers set, or two N64s set up at the dentist office running Mario Kart. 2 controllers on each, 2 flat panel screens, not CRTs. And I was just like, oh, you fucks. I've been trying to get an N64 for years, and they're so expensive. And it's just like, there's just 2, like, looked like they were brand new. I mean, brand new. Just sitting there in my dentist office, nobody using them. Felt like a crime. We need to get and stay on this. Alright, here's Bravo. We know that their descriptions now tell us what they're good at. A freedom fighter, he can put a clip of bullets into the air and sign his name with it. Alright, so he's got good accuracy. Jill's MIA. Got a Russian pilot here. Let's just, the new guy here. Untested. We don't know what he does. We think he's fine. Jim Flowerty. This guy, okay. A sharpshooter. Loves his craft. Everything else takes second place with him. Atsuko. Matsumoto. Stinger. Okay. Let's sign his name with them. Does that mean he's a good shot? I think that means he's a good shot. We're just gonna hit play. Let's see where this gets us. Welcome back, Commander. Our target is the HR Malone. Human Resource Malone, I got you. Not only is Malone the richest man in the world, but he's... I'm not going to read this. They go a little too fast for me. It's frustrating. The dude could sell invisible ink to a counterfeiter. Okay. That's a strange phrase. This feels like an early, yeah, like a point-and-click adventure, yes. Yeah, it's got that, like, police quest look to it, right? Modern. He's stealing their 30-foot mares, but we don't have a clue what he wants with them? Sounds like he's got a personal hygiene problem. This guy needs to pay attention. Oh, the true identity of the madman. Alright. Locate the surgeon. And we'll know who this evil genius is. You know, I missed it because I was looking at chat, but did the madman get, like, face-off surgery? Wrist communicator? Good luck, Commander. I wish that this game allowed me to click when I wanted to continue. Oh my god, it's a jungle! Maybe this is the game that I played all those years ago. This might be the game that I played thinking it was Jungle Strike. I see that armor, fuel, and load are now on the left side again, like the first game. Map's a little bit more detailed. Telescoping mares. Alright, visitor center, mission. 2 radar sites mounted on the visitor center's buildings. They have taken over 2 of these visitor centers in the north side with an alert zone. Knock out these radar sites. All right, we'll just get started. We'll get started. It looks like, wow, that's kind of hard to see. But it looks like there's missiles and fuel here. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit so I can hear it. The sound of the helicopter in this one is a little less jarring. Get to the map here. Alright, so we'll go knock these out. I'm sure there's gonna be all kinds of bullshit. Ooh, this is a faster chopper. Do we still get the ability to... Yeah, we do. Nice. Yeah, I think this is the game. Let's just kill this boat. You drop supplies? They would sink, wouldn't they? Alright, we'll just avoid boats, I think. Alright. Ooh, the sounds in this game are better. A lot of things are different here. Okay, so it's not taking out the radars, it's taking out the building that the radars are attached to. So the other one's to our south here. Woo! Rockets. Okay. No, don't hit me! Alright, I gotta try to get my sea legs here and seeing if I can do some Wait, this is my dude. This is my dude. I should get my dude. Intelligence info check status. Hey, legal. What? What? Is my name legal? Beach party get a little out of hand. Want to give them something to remember you by? I do. Okay. This is cool. Hey, thinking about taking the dog for a walk. Did I say the word out loud? Some ears perked up in another room. I can feel it. Well, have fun. Have fun like an apple. I'm probably going to skip a walk tonight, so it's probably a good time for it. Think about what you want to do for dinner. We still have those Arby's coupons. Just Komodo, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, friends. How are you doing tonight? If I have a mod that could do a shout-out, that would be awesome. Izzy the Penguins, good to see you. Welcome back. What were you working on today? I've been spending this week on the 1 hour stream playing, well, not beating the first level of the Strike games from the Sega Genesis. So we did Desert Strike and Jungle Strike. Now we're working on Urban Strike. Tomorrow is Soviet Strike. And then Nuclear Strike on Friday. Those are going to be on the PC. One of them's in a sealed box. A Flight Sim collection. We're going to unseal a big box on Friday. Which is hype. These games are so hard. These games are so hard. Dragon Jim, thank you for the shout out. And Apple. Factorio. Very cool. This time in HD. Is there like a new mod for that? Or is that a stream resolution joke? The 1 hour stream has been going for 90 minutes. Well, we've been playing the game for about 5. The first hour. The first hour is always hangout. We did a couple cool things today. I have redeems at the beginning of my stream. Chat can pick 2 of 4 things. So we can do... we can look at the new releases on Steam. See what's interesting there. We can look at news articles that have come out today, and there's the Steam Deck check where somebody picks a game, we install it, and we see if it runs on the Steam Deck. And shit, what's the other thing? Oh yeah, box of the day. We can pick a box off the shelf and go through its contents. The chatting doesn't count. Exactly. Just stream in 1080p. Very cool. There's a running joke about HD. Sure. Man, I went through the gauntlet this past year of trying to figure out, viewers with crappy internet versus how high can I push the stream and not exclude viewers. that live on islands. Streaming resolutions. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, we're working on the third Strike game. These games are painfully hard. I have not been able to get through the first level of any of them. We've gotten close, though. We got real close yesterday. Pi, that is the correct redeem for today. I have variable quality options, 720 per life. I wish that I could reliably have transcoder options. That is why I stream at 864p. Actually, here, real quick. I can pull this up real quick. So there's a very concise and well put together article that I used to pick what I was doing here. And for anybody that streams, if this helps, awesome. What did I say? 864. This article right here, even if you're like, I like what I'm doing right now, just take a peek at it. Just take a peek at it. Anybody that streams. Very handy. I should probably just put this in the About Me section of my stream. But what I've picked, because I play a lot of FPS games generally, is 864 is considered high action, which lets you get, you know, as much fast-moving images onto the screen as possible without bit crunch. You know, like, it's not as sharp as I wish it would be, but 1080-60 without transcoder on the days that I don't get it, like, I'm limiting my viewers. And I know it, because I get the messages of, like, I wish I could watch today, you know, and I always feel bad about that, but it was like, I have to redo all my scenes, so I just ended up, like, making every scene in 864p, and, you know, just really dialing that in, and I haven't had a complaint. Haven't had a complaint yet. Which is good. But, like I said, this is a thing for me. Not offering anybody else, telling them what they should do. Did the console lock up? I think it did. That hasn't happened yet. Yeah, I think the console locked up. Interesting. Hold on. Let's blow the cart. But absolutely, like, it depends on what you play, though, right? Because, like, 1080 at 30, probably, yeah, Genesis on Strike, nice. Because, like, you know, 1080 at 30, like, that's gonna be, you know, a lower bit rate for other people. Big difference between 30 and 60 FPS. The other thing is that you game at 4K, it gets downsampled a lot. Yes. Yeah. 100%. You gotta follow the rule of 8, right? It's gotta be divisible by 8. Bust out rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip at least. Yeah, I know. I just did that to mess with everybody. If the cart really is messing up, I will absolutely go and get rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip. Actually, all 3 of these carts did not run when I got them in the mail, and I had to do that with all of them. Which is funny. No, I didn't actually blow on it. I was waiting for somebody to get their nethers all twixed up. All right. Let's see about ruining. Oh, hey, look at this missile truck over here. Holy shit, let's go mess its day up. Doesn't drop anything. We got you good, right? A lot of carts need replacement batteries in them these days. This one takes passwords, so I don't think it has a battery. I think we're just going to avoid this bridge if we want to keep our health, which must have started at 1,000 armor. You can get tabbed batteries on Amazon? What do you mean tabbed? What does that mean? God, that is a lot. That takes a lot. Bunker Buster. Can you not? I guess you can't. These are invulnerable. Okay. Hey, Selby, thank you so much for the sub. Your support means a ton. I'm gonna go land real quick and fail the mission so we can start over without having to fully redo. Fuck, I'm just gonna hit reset. This game does not like reset. Interesting. So you don't have to solder the coins. Oh, sure. Oh, I see what you mean. Well, Selby says, hey, my most favorite retro game. Oh, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Great today. Twitch says I have to write something here. We don't have to, but it's always appreciated. Oh, Selby, it's great to see you. Oh, Selby is an awesome streamer, too. I haven't caught one of your streams in a long time. Are you on a break? By chance? Alright, this map is right here. Okay, so we fly over the little lagoon island, and that's where the helipad is. Classic Sega games, yes. It's not often that I do classic console games. Usually I lean towards PC. But these are games that I've wanted to check out for a long, long time. Oh, I guess I got it. Okay. Ooh, that's a heavy machine gun, ain't it? Alright. Building, right? Alright, 3 of those, it seems like. Why is this called Urban Strike? Seriously, this is the jungle. Nothing about this made sense. Yesterday it was Washington, D.C., and that was Jungle Strike. Retro PC is your favorite? Yeah, I love old school PC games. Actually, so, and this is exciting, I haven't really been talking about this much. This month, all the 1-hour streams are going to be games from the 90s. If you look in the About Me section, there's a full list of all the 1-hour stream games. And, you know, this week it's all Strike games. Next week, 1 or 2 of those games I think came out in 2001, I need to change them out. But the third week, all of those games are sealed big boxes that we're going to open up and live install. Really pumped about those. So that's like, what we got here. 3 of the 5 here. So I got like a sealed copy of Jump Raven. Camera 1. Jump Raven. We're going to open that up. Sealed copy of Machine Hunter. These are all games I've never played. I just had like a passing interest and got a good deal on eBay. Dark Vengeance. Someone recommended this one previously. And I can't remember what the other 2 were. Or the other one was off the top of my head. Helicops. Helicops was another one. It's actually right here on my shelf. You afraid I gotta go to sleep? Alright, Just Komodo. Thank you so much for the raid. Thanks for trusting me with your friends. I'm gonna focus up here for a minute. You gotta be in the office tomorrow. I hear that's more contagious than COVID, is having to go back to the office. Thank you, Komodo. Thank you, thank you. Means a lot. Oh, I think I got the southern one first, so we gotta go... Gotta go back north. Can I sneak in and get these? And there's fuel down there. We'll come back for it. I'm gonna kill this guy, though. Pick him up on the way. God! Slide sideways there. Whoops, stay away from that. Oh no. Alright, here we go. Got it. Mission 1 complete. Alright, my good sir. Slarty's got to head out. You stay safe. Thanks for the stream. You got it, dude. Thanks for being here. Hopefully I'll catch one of your streams soon. I feel like it's been a week or 2. We got a shout out for Komodo, right? Earlier. Can I get another shout out for Komodo? And Slarty Bardfast as well. Toasty, do you stream by chance? Alright, our next objective. This was Visitor Center. You do! Let me give you a follow. Let me give you a follow real quick. Actually, because now I'm curious, I'm going to give you a shout out with a video, so how about that? You're currently doing No Man's Sky Marathon? Very cool. I'll give you a shout out here. I want to see what you're doing. Don't have it on the scene.
For a bit of toasty text-to-speech, we got Flim Flam Fam Film Firm Free From.
Listen to that smooth fucking voice, though. Listen to that voice. You're on a bit of a break this summer. You had the flu. Lost a furry friend. Also took an emergency doggo, and he's doing great. Oh, you took in a dog. That's right. I remember you saying something about the dog. Oh, when you said furry friend, you mean a pet, not a friend who's a furry. Okay, okay. Also, equally as bad. Equally as bad. And I'm sorry for your loss. I hope that you're getting through that. I know how hard that is. Believe me. My shout-out mods on a race to the top here. I love it. Setting up to do more retro. What kind of retro are you going to do, Toasty? So our next objective is going to be the telescope mirrors. Recover 4 telescope mirrors. Oh, I have to pick them up. Take to the barge in the northeast corner and drop. Don't drop them. Oh, shit. Track down the enemy armored truck, stealing the mirrors and blast them. Airlift the cargo to the barge. And hover over the landing pad to auto unload. Cool. Good job, Dragon Gem. Very, very nice. Oh, for any streamers, nobody's used it for a while. There is a redeem in my channel for about, I think it's 1,000 points, where you can self-promote. If you've got special events coming up, or you're starting to stream, or you're gonna do a charity thing, you're about to drop a new rap album, whatever it is, feel free to use the self-promote redeem. It'll display on screen, let everybody know about it, but down at the very, very bottom, you'll see a silver bar there. That is a ticker. And it'll display the information, you know, one by one, going by. It's been a while since anybody's used it, but it's always there. This is a place for, you know, other streamers to also share that they stream. I don't stream on an island. You're gonna set up on NES and SNES and Genesis now? Nice. You doing real hardware or you doing emulation? Let's get away from that. Letting you all know self-promote exists today. Thank you, Chaz. Yeah, exactly like that. And it'll just feed into the bottom. See? Look at that fancy shit. Captain Peel Card worked very hard to make that work for me. Real carts controllers, but the console is a Hyperkin Retron 5. Hey, that's cool. I've never used one of those. We need to go. Let's go full west first. Oh, look at that big truck. Look at that big truck. Come on, big truck. Is that a mirror truck? Wait. That's an armored truck. I got it. That's a mirror. Oh, shit. Okay, we got one of them. Okay, I see the boat up there. We gotta take it to the boat. We're gonna run out of fuel. But we can't do anything about it. Maybe the boat will give us fuel. We can't bump into anything. Holy shit, what is that? I hate it! Alright. I keep checking the map here. Hey, there's fuel here. There's fuel here. This looks a bit like cannon fodder, but with choppers. Exactly. Alright, there's a guy waving me in here. Oh, we got one. We gotta make our way back to that island with the fuel. We got like 40 fuel left. So, there's a game on Steam. It's called Renegade Ops. That... It's all the fun that this is without of its super hard bullshit. Without any of that. And there is a section in the beginning where you're little trucks. You drive trucks in this game. And you can become helicopters, and it's very Strike. It's very cool. Renegade Ops is probably one of my favorite games ever made. And anybody that's like, Chaz has played it with me. We've done co-op and that. Like, he can attest to just how good the controls are. Try to get my stream set up. The quality, the rest of the people who are watching lately, y'all don't make it easy. You know, while we all, you know, work together on this corner of Twitch, Twitch is highly competitive, right? You cannot be stagnant for long. I feel that. I feel that pressure all the time. Confirmed. Fun co-op, very nice split screen. Yeah, that dynamic split screen really is, like, top tier. I'm staying away from whatever that bullshit Bond villain stealth boat is, though. Hey, what's this? Is that a repair? I think this is a repair. 856. Up to 1,000. That is repair. Absolutely not on this to compete. I'm not here to compete either, but I also know that, like, you know, being stagnant is not what I need to do. I can't believe I'm having to bomb a truck full of mirrors to take its content. That's cute. Collaboration's going with the communities, exactly. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Is that my boat? That's my boat. Nice. Oh, fuck! I believe we are you know, I've said that before. Yeah. Exactly. Wait, I only needed 2 of those? Awesome. No, it says recover 4 mirrors. It does say recover 4 mirrors. This game is trying to bait me into failing like the first ones did. The retro community is great. Yeah, co-workers. There was another word I used that wasn't co-workers. Colleagues. Colleagues. I like the word colleagues. Co-workers is great too. Colleagues sounds like super fancy, right? Co-conspirators is also good. I like that. You want to be cool enough to be on Between Two Beards? All you have to do is ask. All you gotta do is ask them. You know, part of Between Two Beards, when they started out, like, one of the big things was they wanted to talk to, and they still do, I'm sure, that they wanted to talk to brand new streamers that have been going for a year, see where they're at, what they're struggling with, you know, share some of the, you know, advice that's been working for other people that have been on the show, and then periodically check in with them, you know, as they grow over the years, which is super cool. I love Between Two Beards. I mean, I'm invested in it like I was the first guest they ever asked to be on there. But absolutely, like, you know, get started, get a stream or 2, or get set up, and then just ask them. Because they're great guys. They're great guys. I can't say with 100% certainty they're going to be like, yes, come on the show. They get to make that decision, but it doesn't hurt to ask. But that is kind of their thing. And it's always been fun to watch all the streamers that they've had on there talk about. Sometimes, you know, when you guys talk about stuff that you don't usually talk about on your streams, you know, about streaming, like, that's super informative to the rest of us, right? We all get to learn something. Your affiliate been streaming for the year. Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Exactly. Right. Right. I knew that. I don't know why I said get a couple streams under your belt. Oh. Alright, what we got? 68 fuel. I think that we need to get the rest of these mirrors, even though it said mission complete. Whoop. I'm glad I can fly over that. You're not... What? Dragon Gem's very cool. Dragon Gem is very cool. Oh! Alright. Wait, why is that thing all beat up? Bunker Buster! Woo! Woo! I think I'm lost. Okay, no, I'm here. Wait, is this a different boat? Fuel? 44? Alright, we'll fuel up. Dude, Hedon looks awesome. Is that how it's pronounced? Hedon? Or Hedon? I have that on Steam. I played a little bit of it when it first came out as a Doom mod. I was very impressed. Very impressed. I also like that the main character's hedonistic. You know, maybe that's what it stands for. But I like that the... Ooh, I want this. I want this. Hey, I got a couple things I can pick up here. I like that the main character is like this, like, super horned blue, like, female badass. Not that it really shows, like, it's a Doom total conversion, right? Like, you get a blue hand with a gun at most. I need to blow you up first. Okay. Alright. Woo! Woo, no! Wait, what's that? What is that noise? Fuel. Okay. Ooh, this might be bad, actually. We might be in trouble. Yeah, warning, low fuel. The fuel's right there. The fuel's right there. Okay. I think I only needed to get 2 of those. It says 4 right there in the instructions. Okay. Alright, we got fuel. We still got our 3 lives. I'm actually kind of amazed. You have to wait for your real SNES controllers. I wonder if you can get... Still stomp Super Mario World with your old man reflexes. Nice. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but it's fun. Yeah. It's a bit fast for your aging mind. I can understand that. You know, somewhere around here... I thought it was up there, but I got one of those 8-bit do SNES 30 Pro controllers. Oh, here it is. Fucking love this thing. From my understanding, the buttons on this are made from the same machines that pressed the original Super Nintendo controllers. And maybe a couple other parts. But this thing is like, it's a full modern controller, but it's in the SNES form factor. I love this thing. It's Bluetooth, which is pretty cool. Have that going for it too. Yeah, fuel, ammo, and armor on this. I have another version that doesn't have the joysticks on it, and it's just like a SNES 30 controller. I use those on my Retro Pi, which I haven't used in a very long time. My Retro Pi. I got it back from Seeky Wisdom and immediately lost it. Immediately lost it. Man, I don't know what that dentist did to my mouth, but it is so dry. It's like the mouthwash they gave me just like sucked all the moisture out. All my taste buds are dead. You're a full stack roboticist? Wow. Well, that's right. You were the one that was talking about making, doing the cable management during B2B, right? On Sunday? Oh no, the stealth ships? Stealth ships codenamed Shadow. Eliminate the enemy stealth ships. Stop them before they escape with stolen mares. Probably, yeah, yeah. Plastic surge is still hiding. Mares are recovered. Radars are disabled. Stealth ships. I think we just need to get them into the green here. 850 volt DC motor comes close, you die? Yeah. I need to map up. Okay. Alright, wish me luck. Been nervous about these. Where is it? Up here somewhere? Here we go. Got one. I thought I had the bigger missiles. I don't. I don't. Alright, we'll do our best. Tornado warnings on your phone right now? Oh no! Wasted missiles! There's another one down. I'm taking bad fire too. Oh, there's a guy in the woods. Got him. We need to come up with... Oh no! We need to come up with... like, ammo. I got for fuel, it's not great. We need to come up with ammo. Hey, here's ammo, here's ammo. Oh, that fucker had a rocket launcher, though. No, this is bad. I think I just blew up. Okay, alright. Alright, I got big missiles now. And, like, no health. We're probably gonna die on this ship. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Should be right above us. I don't want to be surprised. Got him! Got him! Got him! Don't hit the building! Don't hit the building. We got one more. Shit! Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up. This guy here! So far your gazebos are still here? Is it really bad wind right now where you're at? Okay. Lako 64, the absolute legend. Hey, JT Pin. How do I say that? I'm just gonna call you Pin. Choppa! Yeah, we're getting to it. We're getting after the chopper. How you doing, Linko? If I get somebody to get Linko a shout out. Linko's an absolute legend when it comes to, you know, retro PC games and whatnot. You know, Linko, I was gonna ask you because you were doing writing for one of those magazines. We don't have to talk about this on stream. I'm just gonna set the precedence that I want to talk about it with you in a PM. But I just found out about another magazine. I was wondering if you were writing for that one now. The name has slipped my... Yeah, Reloaded, I think. I think that's what it was. You're in that? So you're writing for that one too? I had heard some things. The other magazine I was talking about was E1M1, which I was an avid backer of, but I haven't backed the latest one because I didn't know what was going on. I kind of understand it now, and I'm going to go take a peek at the Reloaded Kickstarter today. But yeah, if you're writing for that, Linko, would you mind throwing a Kickstarter link in chat so my viewers can go take a peek? Yeah, I was gonna avoid that part of it, because, you know, thank you for throwing that link in there. So, This is gonna be like the premier like retro future first-person shooter, you know, video game magazine, funded by Kickstarter. You're happy to blab about on it. Yeah, so I still have like all of the E1M ones except for the newest one. Some of them I've never even opened. I haven't gotten to them yet. I keep telling myself I'll do like a special stream where we'll just go through them, and I just haven't done it. But I was hanging out on Jared's stream today, and I went over and took a peek at the Kickstarter real quick, and I saw Zach Murphy's name, so I got inquisitive because I like Zach. Zach's cool. And he kind of explained to me what had happened there. But I didn't go back and look. I didn't know if your name was there or not. Actually, I don't know what name you write under. So I might not have noticed. I might not have noticed your name. Linko's a cool dude. He's got a cool stream. And he works on cool projects like writing, you know, FPS reviews for, you know, modern retro magazines, modern old school. How much like Nintendo Power will it be? The other ones, they're back there. I would get them, but another time. But the other ones, like E1M1, came with like demo discs, which was really cool. You know, they were just like burned CD-ROMs, but still super cool. The newest one is pretty poor, filled with errors. Everyone was very mutual over E1M1. Nice. Somebody remembered it was there. It's been a long time since somebody's done the Konami code in chat. Filled with errors, everyone was mutual over E1M1 breaking up. Was a little more fire and brimstone. Seems it was just one guy's ego that cost it all. It happens sometimes. It's under Linko64 Halliday. Okay, cool. Sean Halliday. Alright, cool. I gotcha. Didn't mean to, like, dox you. I just didn't know if it was under Linko or not. Okay, where's this other boat? We got this last boat. But welcome in, everybody, from Linko's chat. I'm Artyom Havok. If you haven't figured that out yet, that's what the name says. I'm doing a month of games from the 90s. This week we're doing all Strike games, so the first three I'm playing on the Sega Genesis on real hardware. Desert Strike, Jungle Strike, this is Urban Strike. Soviet and Nuclear on Thursday and Friday. I got some sealed big box games that I'm going to unbox later this month and play. I think most of the rest of the month is going to be big box PC games. You've been docked like 4 times anyways. Name is public from work at PAX anyways. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. Where's that fucking boat? Stealth boat, yoo-hoo! No, he didn't go! I think I just killed this gun there.
Completed.
Wow, did you guys hear that digitized speech? Yeah, I've accidentally doxed myself a few times, but everybody was nice enough to not clip it. Or screen cap it. But I got there, you know, when I unbox something from the mail, I put tape over it now. And I have a PO box. You know, I don't mind giving out my address if it means I get more things. What I mind about giving out my address is when I do it and it results in me having less things. You follow my logic there? It's a trap for people to come over for a sleepover, I heard. You know, Linko, though, when you're on my short list of people to invite over for the 4-player LAN. 4 streamers enter, none leave. Alright. Stealth ships, gone. Stats. Plastic surgeon still hiding. You'll bring your robes. Nice. Hell yes. Pizza, beer, CRTs. It's gonna be a good time. Eliminate the enemy stealth ships. Stop them. Okay, we got that. We gotta find this guy and his Mai Tai. Rescue the plastic surgeon. He'll be in the jungle. He can tell us the true identity of Malone. Get him out alive. Okay. Okay, it looks like there's actually a location for him. Great. Let's go. What's my fuel? 50. Yuck. Okay. Hopefully we find some fuel on the way. This game is gorgeous. Oh! Nope. Come on. Oh no, was that the dude? The dude just came out of the woods. Oh no. Hey, there's our guy. There's our guy. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. Ladder man. Ladder man. Mission 4 completed. Alright, enemy bridge. Oh, we gotta blow up the bridge. I got big missiles. I got some rockets. Okay, well, we'll figure it out. Enemy bridge. So it looks like there's 2 points we need to blow it up. I really need some fuel, though. I don't know what's in that building. That, however, is a repair kit that we didn't really need. There's fuel! There's fuel! Motherfucker was sitting on fuel. Alright. Alright, we got everything we need. We got, like, full armor and whatnot here. This game, for whatever reason, is easier than the previous two. There's another one of those buildings. Just oh! Stay away from that nonsense. Hey, Steerpike TV, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. Ow! Ow! My helicopter-y butt. Let's go. Alright, I think I blew up the 2 parts of the bridge and... No? We didn't get it complete. Bridge intact. Okay, we gotta keep going. Oh, no! Okay. Okay, there's another part. Ah! I don't have any rockets! I need ammo! I need ammo. Okay, health is still good, though. Health is still good. There's another part. Here's another part I can destroy. It kind of locks on a little bit to the parts that you can blow up. A little bit. Let me... You know what? Down here, I think there was supplies. Yes, there were, at the helipad. Well, there's fuel. I thought there was ammo. I thought there was ammo. Well, there's another helipad. Hang on. What do we got here? Yeah, there is ammo. Okay, don't get that fuel. We're full, right? No, no, no! Okay. It's automatic, that little alarm, by the way. Alright, this'll help. This'll help a lot. Alright, good. Good! Why are there 2 helipads down here? It's so weird! Alright, we're gonna take care of this boat. This one that came up to dog us a little bit. We use the gun to kind of guide where we can blow up, I guess. Oh, there we go. Alright, this is 5. Alright, green berets are under fire. Oh, no. Green berets in the jungle. Look for purple smoke signals. Bomb on the South Island. Hover and auto unload an eradication bomb onto the... Oh. Oh, okay. Auto unload a bomb onto the island. So there's one more island over? Oh, we have to... Oh, don't hit the flagpole, you idiot. Fuel. Fuel's good. Oh, this is gonna be a disaster. Alright. Okay. Well, these must have been the guys that were, like... Purple smoke. You want an eradication bomb? Oh, boy! I think I'm picking these guys up. Okay, there's another one. There's another one. Look, get to the chopper! Sorry, no more room? Oh, shit. Okay, Green berets. So where do I take them? Auto unload the bomb onto the smoke, blast a clearing, and then get the troops out. Snipers may fire on the clearings. What do I do with them? Where do I take them? Okay. Landing personnel will assist you with unloading cargo. Okay, there's the gator boats. Fuel, ammo. Armor repair toolbox. Landing zone. These pads are safe drop-off points for MIAs. Okay, so that's a green one. I wonder if that's different. Load is 6. Okay. Fuel's good. I don't want to count my chickens yet, but we're doing good right now. Landing zones. Oh, so maybe, okay, it's the X's. Okay. So we'll drop them off there. We're doing really good. This is, like, I reset it a couple times, but this is almost first try. I don't want to land the chopper. I don't want to game over. Okay, everybody's unloading. Good, good. Alright, we gotta get that last guy. No green berets left behind. No boats! This is what I was expecting out of yesterday's game. Honestly. There's my guy. There's my guy. This is intense. Wait, is there another? Oh, there's another guy up here. Couldn't quite see him. How many are there, you think? Let's get out of here! We're leaving! Can I get the fuel, though? Let's just get the fuel. Just in case I get lost. Was it here? No! Yes! 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 We did it! We beat a level in a strike game. Holy shit! Holy shit! Hang on, I gotta get that screenshot. We haven't been able to beat the first level in any of these games till just now. I've actually got the fucking password now. Feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. $421. Usually I call it at 4, but I kind of want to check out the next level because we can. I make sure I got that screenshot with my password. Yep, great. Very cool. Alright, what's next? This guy charging his wrist communicator on the desk? That's interesting. That's what happened to the other half of the Ugly Club, he said? Hey Toast, thanks for joining the Discord, by the way. I don't feel like that's where Hawaii's located. Oh, off the Baja coast. Okay, I see. Guess we're moving on to more tropical islands that aren't Urban Strike. Yeah, his music is something, ain't it? Your new wait, hold on. Assault rifle will aid you? Wait, are these games? I mean, I saw that the second game had a boat section. You see this guy spawn camping me though? Okay. We hit the radar station. I think that's the thing on the water, like right here. Is that it? Got him. Alright, radar's gone. Maybe. Maybe not. Radar at pumping station on the oil rig in the oil fields. I thought I did it. I guess it's still active. I guess I gotta blow up the whole building. Alright. Completed. Alright. Small oil rig. Main rig. Russian sub. Dope. Dope. Must be these two small oil rigs. This water's pretty. Oof, oof. Wrong button. All right. Can I fly over them? Good. Ammo crate destroyed. Whoops. All right, so can I destroy this part of the building here? Maybe not. Maybe it's just the thing I can shoot. It looks like we got everything done on this oil rig, so let's go to the other one. Missile situation is not great. And I destroyed ammo there, which was a smart move, Havok. Good job. Can't believe we made it to level 2. We can pretty much do anything now. Well, but that's what I chose to do, so... Oh, shoot this guy! Shoot this guy! Frame rate tanked on me here. Know about the low armor! Okay. So what about this chopper here? I'm gonna get the fuel. Cruise ship was just attacked and is sinking. You have less than 3 minutes to save the oh no. Alright, well we need the fuel. Let's go. Oh, that's ammo. Thanks, tugboat. Alright, so it's up above this. Flew past it. Let's come around. Oh no. What, all of them? No more room. Where do I take him? Where do I take him? Where do I take him? Helipad? Alright. Jesus, that's a lot of people. I mean, I guess it's a cruise boat. Don't smack into the rock. Aye, 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 aye. That was a technical term for rocks. B-I-I-I. Step FYI. FYI. North. Hello, Pad. Are you guys getting out or what? Is this not where we're taking them? They're not getting out. Welp. That's less than ideal. Find the safety of the nearby small rig. Oh. Fuck, okay. Alright. You can do that. Oh, here? The helipad? Alright. Oh my god, one at a time? All my 3 minutes are gone now. Painful. Painful. No! We lost. That was it. Told you my time ran out. That's okay. That's okay. We beat a mission in this. I'm really happy about that. So I'm gonna go land helicopter. Oh well, land it that way, I guess. Oh, what's in these? That a repair kit? Maybe. You know, these games don't seem to have like extra lives in them. They should. That would be good. Your mission was a wash. Sorry. Okay. This game is cool. I have enjoyed this one a lot more than the other two. I'm really fighting the urge to like committing to beating these games at some point. I know I'm going to, I don't have a plan for it. These are, and like I might check out like the PC versions of them. Maybe they have like a different way of saving that would make it a little bit more tolerable for me. Or save states. I'm not opposed to save states. I just kind of want to see the games, you know? I don't really have anything to prove when it comes to these old games. I just want to see them. But like the other two, like I just couldn't even beat the first level. I mean, I'm sure if I did it long enough, I stuck with it, get it sorted, but it's a lot of time commitment and frustration that I just don't need to do, per se. But alright, I'm gonna find somebody to raid, then I'm gonna go get some dinner. There we go. Thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the raids. Thank you for the new follows. Y'all are awesome. I love and appreciate all of you being here. And like I said earlier today, when I logged on to all my stuff, and I saw that there were people in the chat waiting for me to go live, like that really is one of the best feelings I've ever felt. So thank you all for that. That really means so much. I love how excited I am about streaming every day. And that's all you guys. That's all you guys. Alright, let's see who's live. And also don't forget to check out infinitequality.live, the stream team that I joined recently. Group of streamers helping other streamers tackle troubleshooting stuff and whatnot. It's open to all affiliated streamers. Very, very cool people. There's a reason. There's a reason that I applied to join them. Actually, here, it's Wednesday. I think, so they're going to do their podcast, Infinite Quality's going to do their podcast on Wednesdays. I think I might just dedicate, like, Wednesday to, like, either rating that podcast when it's live or one of the people on the stream team. It might be a pretty okay practice. But I see that Hylian Pickles is on from the stream team. He's a pretty cool dude. He's one of the 4 people in their podcast. He's working on a game called Mundawn, which I saw another streamer getting pretty hyped about. I don't know anything about it, but let's go give Hylian a raid here. Thank you all for being here. I hope you have fun over there. I'll be back tomorrow working on Soviet Strike on PC. I need to get a copy of that and get it running. Whatnot. And then after that, tomorrow night after dinner, we'll come back with more Darkened Sky, which is, you know, the Skittles magic game. Thanks everybody for being here. We'll see you on the flip side.
Okay. Run. Why am I not running? Because he's looking at me?
There we go.
I'm gonna have to